Now, this video, this is Black Light Cyberspace Ministry, the Aboriginal Universal Supreme Conscious Council of the Elders. I'm going to show you how to recognize game and recognize the flim flam, because you got brothers asking you for money. Now, I don't ask for money. I got some music. I'm not even trying to sell it. I just want you to listen to it and enjoy it and recognize my creativity. Now, I don't steal music from nobody else. All that comes from me. Some of it I have written in the last decades, in the 70s. Some of it in the 60s. But I just upgraded, So that's why I listen to hip-hop. Whatever the hip-hop beat is, I try to put that in there. Modern beats. Because even though the beat, the timing is the same, the accent might be different, or it might be recorded different. Bass drums was heavy back in Motown days. Bass drums and the bass line, everything was on the bass line. And they would use strings and horns a whole lot. Nowadays they barely use real music, real horns, everything is from the synthesizer. So I use that. I use drum machines. Although I'm a drummer, I started off being a drummer first, then a vocalist. I had a vocal group. I was in several vocal groups. Then I was a solo artist. And then I had a group. I had nothing but females backing me up, rhythm. I had a female guitar, guitarist, a female bass. Let's see what else. Drummer, female drummer. I had a young lady that I was trying to get play harp, And I was in a recording studio here, famous recording studio, United Sounds, where the Dramatics recorded out of, Johnny Taylor, the Funkadelics, Aretha Franklin, Luther Vandross. I was signed under contract with them, and that's the last place. That's when I gave it up. I gave it up trying to be famous, and started just, doing it, keep my chops regular. So, I got my own label, my own publishing company. I do all my music, vocals. I do all the vocals, all the lead. I ain't saying I'm the baddest dude in the world. It's just something I like to do. And I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna never sell my music. But right now, I'm trying to do to you without any money involved, to be united and to do for self. I want to see, can I unite the righteous, and unite those that want to rule the planet, the black man. We the Aboriginal man, the first man on the planet. We got a seniority, we got authority. No one or no others have authority over us. I don't care if we we disunited or whatever. I don't care if we righteous or unrighteous. No one has authority over us. But when I say that righteousness, we should rule in righteousness, it's because we've been ruled in unrighteousness for so long, for 6,000 years. Unrighteousness have ruled the planet. And unrighteousness just don't rule Africa. It just don't rule the United States. It rules the whole planet. So we keep talking about a continent. I'm talking about the whole planet. Do you want to rule? If you're scared to rule, then just say so. You know, one brother say, no, our history is like this. Y'all arguing because y'all scared. Y'all scared to take charge, scared to take the steering wheel. You got a drunk driver, reckless driver, driving all over the road, running people over, crashing in the houses, and you in the passenger seat. You're not going to snatch the steering wheel from that sucker. If he won't give it up, knock him out and take it. You know? Put your foot on the brake or something. Put it in park or something, man. But just don't do nothing. Just sit there and let him crash the car, roll the car off a cliff. While y'all arguing in the back seat about who right and who wrong, he all over the planet, destroying the planet, killing up everybody that don't go along with him. And y'all sitting back arguing what religion is right, what religion is wrong, how to say this, and who's scamming who. Man, something wrong with you. I got to say something's wrong with you. If you look at yourself, you'll say something's wrong with my ass. Something's wrong with me. Look at yourself in the mirror, man. You know? Something's wrong. Y'all got a gossip column started. This one talking about this one. Look at Polite. Look what he done. Look at Young Pharaoh. Look at Sinetta. You know, I already recognize this, you know, been recognized. I'm new to this YouTube thing, you know. But I started watching Sinetta, and then they was kicking out some righteous stuff. Then they started debating and fighting among each other. That's when I knew the government that came in up on them. You know, the government that came in up on them. You know, because anybody that's supposed to be black consciousness, or supposed to be in the Panthers, or they know the history of how the government come up on you and how they divide and conquer. Especially them cats that say they 50 years old, 60 years old, they know the game. So this is how you tell, you know. See, they don't want to talk to the elders. Because half of the elders is running game theyself. Half of the elders is flim-flamming theyself. But they don't want you to talk to a brother like me that don't want nothing from you but your attention. Don't want nothing from you but for you to look at yourself and see, can you do better for yourself. Now, you young brothers from the ages of 15. See, 15 is a warrior type age. Yeah, that's when you start testing your manhood and muscles out. Some of you do it a little earlier, but that's around the average age, 15, 16, 17, because you're getting ready to be a man. That's why at 18, you could go into the army, because, you know, you battle ready. You ready for battle, you know. But you're not thinking too good, you know. So they brainwash you in the army and tell you he your enemy. Somebody your enemy. They ain't never lynched you, called you a nigger, you know. And you go over there and kill them up, you know. And they ain't never lynched your ancestors, raped your mamas, your women, ancestral women, They ain't never done nothing like that. You know. They say, well, these brothers, the Arabs, Muslims sold them into slavery. Yeah, okay, so they did sell you into slavery. So what? The slavery that they sold you into was a sadistic, murderous, bloody type slavery. You can't even call it slavery. You know, prisoners of war don't even define what you were sold into. But you don't blame the ones that sold you. You blame, and you can't really blame the ones that turned you, that bought you and made slaves out of you, animals out of you. You got to blame yourself for letting this man do this to you. And then when you had a chance to leave the wicked man, you come running right back to him. Wanting to be with him, wanting to go to the toilet with him, wanting to vote and all that kind of crazy stuff. He made you love him. Although you didn't want to do it, but he made you love him. You know. And now you're on the internet, on the YouTube. All y'all arguing with each other. You know. So I believe this YouTube, the ones that's arguing with each other, y'all got to be in on the game too. Or y'all wouldn't be arguing with each other. Y'all got to be in on the game. And you would try to unite with each other. This is Black Light Out, coming back with another one.